have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. Here's the rookie, the former Wolverine, Hassan Haskins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw Dobbs. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
They're in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense. Offense, the playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
Close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. Game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. It's complete. Burks. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Haskins now on 1st and 10. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Dobbs to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Dobbs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
From the 44, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
They have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because 2 first downs give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Dobbs. And that's complete to Westbrook-Akine. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. This is caught, it's Woods.
And knocked him down to force a 4th down.
Bullock's kick is good after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Prescott to throw it. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here's the give to Haskins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Second down, and they go back to Haskins. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Leverage held their spot and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Dobbs. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Titans have moved out in front. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield...
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll throw again. Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. First down, Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think...
Underway in quarter 3. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Taking their time and making it work.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz.
Safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To the air again, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz.
And so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
On 2nd and 2, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Marr on for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll go option to the short side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
How much time you're giving up? I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Titans take over first and 10.
This drive starts with a Haskins carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. But
all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback, a hot route, so to speak.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end.
Almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw, Dobbs. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's got some space here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, it's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dobbs. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And not a whole lot of room to operate there.
In the box coming after him, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2nd down, here's an option right. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.